Hello, Aries. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be your general reading for the December moon. Um, like I said, it's a general reading, so take it how it resonates with you and your situations and your experiences that you are currently going through in your life. Okay, Aries. Okay, so like I'm getting there's quite a bit of like, yeah. Let me go ahead and okay, so I'm picking up like it's almost like almost like I don't want to say, it's kind of like shocking. Wow, is that really what's going on? Kind of a feeling going on, like, is that what this means? Is that what that means? Kind of a thing. It was, you've gone through something and it's kind of like lit a light bulb off, right? That's what I'm getting. Almost like you found, it's almost like you found another piece of yourself. And I'm not talking about outside of yourself, talking about people or anything. I mean, it could be that, like, if you just had a child and you're like, holy crap, like, I just had this kid, kind of a thing. But it could be completely internally. And I'm getting that is for a lot. Like, I get there was a lot of like, what is going on? Why is this happening? Is this really happening? And it was like you asked the question the right way, you worded things the right way, and it was like almost like a perfect combination of a key and then instant light in a sense. And so you're very much like seeing all kinds of different things unfold. And I'm this is talking about outside of yourself and within yourself as well. So it's like you're seeing things unfold differently, but because of this light, because it basically transformed you instantaneously, you respond to it differently. It's like like if you think like you'd just been like the greenage of a plant growing this whole entire time, right? And then all of a sudden that light bulb hits, something else happens, and boom, you start blooming. It's no longer just green foliage. There's freaking flowers on this plant as well. And so like that's what I'm really picking up is like is this for real? Am I for real? Am I really doing this for real? And it's like, yes, everything, yeah, it's happening like it. Oh yeah, trust me. Like you just went from being a creature in the water to all of a sudden you got wings and you're flying all over the damn sky, kind of a thing. But it's not done yet, because it's almost like you recognize like more and more and more and more and more. It's like this flower's ever blooming, right? And it just keeps blooming. And I get that there's a lot of wondering, like, do I have to do more? Do I have to do more? And the truth is you don't really have to do anything more. What you need to do more of, you've already made it a habit. You've already made it a ritual within yourself. So it's going to keep on going. It's going to keep on going. The initial completion that needed to be done in order to keep this kind of growth cycle going, and I'll just call it that because it could be a growth as a person. It could be, I mean, in any way that this resonates with your life, you've purposely gone in, like this cycle was purposely to get you to a point of gaining more knowledge, of having more knowledge for growth, of expanding your awareness of your perception. And so right now is a good time for some reflection, because your higher true self is going through a purification stage. This becoming aware, this unfoldment, it's with this reflection card, you're seeing past actions, past cycles that are now coming full-fledged around, and you see them differently. It's almost like you've got an awareness of the truth behind any action. And so there's a lot of reflection, and it's not that you're not listening to understand, you are, but you're also taking all of this experience, and I'll call it field research in whatever situation this is in your life. Like, if especially if it wasn't healthy for you, especially if it was traumatic or abusive for you, look at it as field research, because you've just emerged, right? You just emerged out of this water, and that's, you also got the rebirth card coming up here. So it's like you're being rebirthed into a whole new being, and this being is actually who and what you're, like, you're supposed to be. Like, my cat loves attention, sorry you guys. So you're reflecting back, and it's not like you're reflecting back on your own past actions and behaviors and responses to certain actions. But what this is really telling me is that you've already made that big jump. The next section is to actually recognize what is meant to be and what is needs to be released. What does you harm? That's what this purification process is about, and it's going to happen. And after it gets done, you've got this rainbow and blessings in this creation. So this radiance that is you, that you have embodied, that you are currently in at this moment, is going to start creating something new and amazing. So anything that looks like it is crumbling and falling apart right now, don't look at it as anything more than recreating, kind of, in a sense. If you want to look at it like, imagine you were just told to take everything out of your house, go put it all outside, it's all got to go out, right? And you're kind of like, I don't want to take, like, I love this couch, I ain't taking this couch outside, what the hell is your problem? And you're hearing like, no, like, if you like, you heard like you got a new microwave or a new table coming, right? And that's what you've been given. Like, you got this table and a microwave coming. Why do you have to take out your couch? And that's what I'm kind of getting. You're getting so much more than a microwave and a table. That's it. Whatever is in your house that no longer is functioning. In a house, I'm talking about your soul, yourself, who you are. That doesn't mean everything that you took out of the house is not going to be coming back in the house. Like, that's what this whole entire rebirthing situation is about. That's what this purification process is about. It's the final cleanse of this new that you have just started. And so, take everything out with no fear. Because if it's not coming back in, it's being replaced by something even better. And it's kind of like a huge, like, whatever this is, it's really huge. It's going to impact your lives. It's going to impact others' lives around you, and not just from your own action standpoint. It's almost like, look at, okay, so these are your guidance cards from the Father source and the Mother source. And this is Mother, and this is Father. So you got mountain strength, and you got stone people and vigilance, which are, these stone cliffs and everything. And when I talk about benefiting others' lives, this process that whatever, This light got turned on because you embraced yourself, because you somehow, some way, shape or form chose you out of pure love, and it's set off that light, and now you're shining bright. And then you're also, this is how you are viewed. You're viewed as this mountain, you're viewed as these rock cliffs. You're always there. You are incredibly strong. Like, no one ever goes, okay, what are we going to do about that mountain? Like, let's get rid of it. No one goes, okay, those stones have got to go. Like, everybody works around them. Everybody works around them. And that's kind of what you're being guided to do. Like, it's like there is something that feels so good to you about being this, right? And that's what I'm getting. There's a part, even if the rest of it's kind of scary at the moment because everything is new, this rebirth is new. It's like entering a new world to live in, right? It's new and it's kind of scary. But something feels so right about it, and things are making sense. Like, things are finally making sense, and they make sense clearly, and things line up in a sense. So you're able to make the connections. And that's what you're being told to stand up in. Don't, like, have no fear. You will, like, your truth is your truth, and that's what I'm being told. Like, and then you're helping by what's the word I'm looking for? It's a observing. Like, you're helping people just by them observing, because they see situations, they see these storms, they see these ships that are crashing into you, right? And then the storms that are going on and everything, and they just see you standing tall in all your glory and beauty. And now they have an easier time seeing it because you're like shining all bright like a sun, you know? And it's encouraging for them to be able to stand up in their own truth, because they're able to see you in their perspective and be able to use you and how you are conducting yourself, you know, how you are taking care of yourself. And it gives them a basis to go on, you know, if that makes sense. Sure hope that resonates. But yeah, so right now, like, you're in this whole new thing, and it's like you're accessing, there's all kinds of different, it's instinctual that's coming into you right now. Instinctual. And it's like you're able to recognize the bullshit for the bullshit. Excuse my French, but that's what I'm getting with that reflection card and the purification card. It's kind of like seeing the same actions over and over again, and then by your own actions differing a little, you're kind of seeing the loudness of others, I guess, is, if that resonates. I want to pull 3 more cards for you, Aries. Just a little bit of extra confirmation and clarity and understanding into the situation that is going on right now. But yeah, stand tall in your truth. All you need to do is remember, you're not being taken down. Yeah, okay, so whatever the situation was, it was kind of deceiving, and I guess that's what I've been getting the whole entire time with the purification and the reflection card. It's like you are very much being able to see who is deceiving you. See, this is the dark shaman. He's like the trickster, and he's amazing as in personal growth, you know, and showing you how strong you are and that you should always stand in your truth, you know, so that way it makes it harder for this trickster. But that's what I'm getting. If this is an actual person, if this has something to do with work, but that's what I'm getting, deceived. Like, you've been deceived for so long and now you can see it, right? And that's kind of like, now I see it, and now it's almost like fulfillment time. Like, maybe it was just you going, you know what, I'm not going to be blind to this anymore, because now I see it, and I see it kind of thing. And it kind of just like, boom, fulfillment card. And here comes this God in on his horse, you know, with the buffalo riding behind him, and he's fixing to be like, knock this guy straight out. Because that's what this card is saying. This card is like the sacred necklace and the sacred belt, and it talks about alliances and working together. And so and think I think that this alliance has a lot to do. So maybe this alliance is going to help you in this situation and help you move forward, but it's coming to you because of this vigilance, this standing in your truth, and this strength. So when this appears, I would ask you, because you're amazing and you're worthy, when this card, when this situation, when these opportunities, when this alliance opportunity comes to you, and they're presenting it to you because this is how they see you, remember, this is how they see you. So it's kind of like, keep demonstrating, you know, lead by demonstration, because the truth is you never know if somewhere unknowing in the back, behind the scenes of this alliance, are some more of these guys. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like, whatever this situation is, just this purification and this reflection process, just remember just how strong you are. You are incredibly strong, and you will help guide others through situations closely resembling your situation, just by you doing you and getting through this process and through this portion. And you're going to be coming into so much more information, because that purification, it takes, like, what it washes away, it gets something, it's got to be replaced. You can't, there's got to be that balance. So remember, good, gifted things, true things, not deceiving things, are coming. Like, this guy is deceiving and eats all your chocolate chip cookies. But here's some pretty necklaces, and they bring chocolate chip cookies with them. Kind of a situation. Look at the positives. Like, like, the things that you find yourself blessed about are what you're fixing to receive. And that is your general reading for this moon cycle. I'm so happy for you, Aries, because you have kicked ass. Good job. And we'll be doing an update reading here in a couple of weeks.